Hello, it's Lucas from Mercedes-Benz EQE, and today we have a wonderful EQE 300 AMG line premium to have a look around. Now, as you can see with the covered front grille, this is a fully electric vehicle. However, this is also the AMG line, so we do have the more aggressive front bumper styling, and I do quite like the daytime running light as it is there. It's simple, but makes it look quite mean. Now, as you can see from the shape of the car, it's purely designed for aerodynamic efficiency. As you can see with the 5-spoke 20-inch alloys just here with the aerodynamic shroud, and along the side with the door handles, as you can see, they're currently popped out with the lovely Mercedes-Benz details just there. But normally they'll be folded into the car when you're driving or when the car is locked. But this means that you can get the maximum miles per kilowatt, so the maximum miles out of the range of this car that it can do. Now, opening up the boot, as you can see, is actually quite a usable space, so most comparable to the E-Class, but in here we have 430 litres worth of space, or 895 if you were to fold forward those rear seats. Nice and easily operated from the button just there. Then coming down the side, and having a look in the rear, it really is an absolute wonderful place to be. Where the wheels are that much further apart from each other, you get great cabin space in here, so plenty of legroom for everyone in the car, and actually surprisingly good headroom as well, given the almost coupe style shape of the rear of the car. ISOFIX points on both of the outer two seats, but 4-zone climate control with additional charging points there for people in the rear as well. And a wonderful first little look at the Artico and microfiber seats just in there. Now, a wonderful cockpit in here, which we'll cover in a few more moments. But as you can see, new style of seat actually, wonderfully comfortable, but more of an integrated headrest as well in there. So as you can see along the top there. Now, let's go through a couple more bits and pieces about the motor and battery configuration in the car, and then we'll jump in. So this being the EQE 300, we get 245 brake horsepower out of this 89 kilowatt hour battery, meaning that you can actually get all the way up to 380 miles out of it. A fast charge will only take 30 minutes to go from 10 to 80% as well. So, having jumped into the front seat here, you can see it is a wonderful cockpit with a lovely clear screen in front of the driver, but the real star of the show is going to be this multimedia screen in front of the two front passengers. So you'll see this on the C-Class and S-Class now, but we have a zero-layer concept, so that means you've got your map up there, and then the buttons along the bottom will intelligently change depending on what you actually use. Nice and easy to put in a destination, as you can see in there, and even easier to find a close-by charger. So the car will actually intelligently route you to one if you're needing one. However, as you can see, you can just click the button and see your local ones should you need them. Then the actual EQ menu, you can see even with 50% charge, we're getting 175 miles out of the actual battery itself, so a good 350 miles worth of range. Then in the seats, we can even play around with various different things. My personal favourite at the moment on the new cars is the position seat automatically function, as this will actually adjust the seat and steering wheel into just the right place for you. But everyone loves the ambient lighting, nice and easy to choose from the different multicolour modes, and just boosting the brightness in there will really enhance the actual feel of space and luxury within the car itself. A nice little feature though was that one, the charging. The car will actually pulse green lights, so you know exactly when it is plugged in and charging for you as well. But as you can see, ultramarine showing off its lovely colours just there, even in the sunlight as well. Then we can, as you can see, we've got our phone where we can connect up to 2 phones simultaneously, media, which you'll be used to now, and even smartphone now, as we have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in this car. Nice and easy to adjust the climate control though, so as you can see, just up and down on there. I've left everything on auto so the car does all the hard work, but we've also got self-parking functions and specific quick requests to get to the EQ menu, and even a fingerprint scanner for different profiles, so for different drivers getting in and out of the car. Now we have a wireless charger in the actual centre here with a couple of cup holders which you can actually swivel back, as you can see, to enable more space in there should you need that, along with a couple more USB Type-C ports. Then coming even further back in the actual armrest itself, as you can see, a couple more USB Type-C ports, so there's more than enough for anyone in the car, and even a couple more under the centre console itself, but actually quite a nice usable space. I have quite a few customers who keep handbags and things like that in there now, that they're becoming more familiar with them. Then, as you can see, we have accepting and declining calls, but also the driving assistance package on the actual steering wheel here, so you can dictate how close the car will follow to the car in front, but it will be able to read road signs, adjust its speed accordingly using the radar off the front of the car as well. Then you've got fully electric memory seats with heating functions in there, and the midlines Mercedes-Benz sound system, just really enhancing the sound quality within the car. And my favourite bit as well is this wonderful sunroof in here. Panoramic roof, giving loads of extra light for everyone in the car itself. It's fully electric to open and fully electric for the blind as well. Thanks so much for watching. As always, I've been Lucas. You can get me on 01323 465 028. This has been the EQE 300 AMG Line Premium. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll look forward to talking soon. Bye bye.